did RW would expose N-rays with a missing prism. Imagine being in a dark room, watching scientists claim they see mysterious glowing rays. Now picture someone secretly removing a key piece of equipment without anyone noticing. That's exactly what happened in the N-rays investigation. N-rays were supposed to be a new kind of radiation discovered by physicist René Blodleau in the early 1900s. He believed these rays could be split and detected using a prism made of aluminum. The prism was thought to refract the N-rays, creating visible effects on phosphorescent materials. One day, scientist Robert W. Wood was present during Blodleau's demonstration. Wood suspected something was off. He decided to test whether the rays truly existed. So, while Blodleau and his team worked in the dark, Wood discreetly removed the aluminum prism from the setup. He did this quietly, without telling anyone. Despite the missing prism, Blodleau and his colleagues continued to report seeing the same effects. They claimed to observe the N-rays and measure their presence. They did not notice that the prism was gone, which suggested their observations were not based on actual physical phenomena. Instead, their expectations and the power of suggestion played a big role. When Wood turned the lights back on and revealed the missing prism, everyone was surprised. Blodleau and his team insisted the rays still existed, even though the key piece of equipment was gone. They argued that Wood's eyes must have missed the effects because they were too subtle. Wood's conclusion was clear. The N-rays were not real. They were a product of wishful thinking and self-deception. His experiment showed that the supposed rays were not detectable without the prism, proving they were illusions. This story is a perfect example of how scientific claims can be mistaken. It highlights the importance of careful testing and skepticism. It also shows how human expectations can influence what we see, especially in experiments involving faint or invisible effects. The N-rays episode is a funny and strange chapter in science history. It reminds us that even respected scientists can be misled by their own beliefs. Wood's clever trick with the missing prism exposed a scientific hoax and proved that not everything that glows or seems to glow is real. It's a fun story about how science works to separate fact from fiction.